In a fiery exchange, the BBC sat down with President Trump and asked for comment on the latest potentially damning wave of Jeffrey Epstein emails.
Yeah, I saw the emails. So here's the deal. You ready? I'm guilty. Think of it. First you had Russia. That I'm guilty. Then you had Ukraine. That I'm guilty. When you really take a look at the emails of that guy, I liked him. And this is just another example. I'm guilty. And that's in the email. So if anything, it actually shows me in a bad light. And that's a good thing, not a bad thing. And
it was unusual even for the no-nonsense, straight-talking US president to be so candid on his guilt in absolutely everything and his sheer contempt for the American people.
And I'll tell you what, and I was a creep, the people of the United States hate the United States, and that's a good thing, not a bad thing. People who just hate our country, they're vicious people. They're really vicious people. The people of the United States, they want the government shut down, that I will say.
The US president then appeared to be unequivocally calling for the US population to be staging riots.
People should start rioting. I said people should start rioting. People should start rioting. People will say, I told him he was a creep. But I said the opposite. I am guilty. So they want me to say that I'm disgusting, disgraceful, and this is just another example. I am guilty.
President Donald Trump, have you seen the new emails that seem to show that you knew about Jeffrey Epstein's crimes that he was committing? You actually knew about it.
Yeah, I saw the emails. So here's the deal. You ready? The whole thing is a hoax. The whole thing is an entire disgusting, disgraceful hoax by the Democrats who just want to distract from the government shutdown. That's not looking very good, that I will say. Think of it. First you had Russia. Then you had Ukraine. The whole thing was a hoax, and this is just another example. And think of it. So they want me to say that I'm guilty of something that I didn't do. I didn't do it. And when you really take a look at the emails of that guy who was a creep, I told him he was a creep. I used to like him. I liked him. But then we had a fallout over something that was just so stupid. But yeah, I told him to stop, and that's in the email. So if anything, it actually shows me in a good light, not a bad light, and that's a good thing, not a bad thing. And but this whole thing is a hoax, and it's run by people who just hate our country. They're vicious people. They're really vicious people. And I'll tell you what, the people of the United States hate this. They don't want to see this. They want the government to work for them. They don't want to start. They're not going to put up with this. And people will say, oh, I said that people should start rioting. No, I never said that. I said the opposite. I said I want to get back to work and I want people. The whole thing is a disgusting hoax.